When doing keyword research, one of the most frustrating things is navigating through a bunch of keywords that are totally unassociated with what you're really trying to find. For example, maybe you sell hand-painted canvases of birds, but when doing keyword research, you keep getting a ton of results related to digital listings. Maybe you're trying to sell a mug for mouse owners, but you keep getting keywords related to Mickey Mouse. See where I'm going with this? But if you're someone who frequently struggles to find the perfect keywords for your Etsy listings, a solution is finally here. For anyone who may be new here, my name is Starla Moore, founder of the Handmade Alpha Academy for Etsy sellers and manager at eRank.com, Etsy's most popular SEO tool. And over at eRank, we recently made huge improvements to our Keyword Explorer, a tool that, I'll admit, I actually didn't use much up until this update. For me personally, the keyword tool has remained my favorite resource for keyword research due to its ability to show keyword suggestions, common price points for listings that share those search terms, and overall just a lot of stuff that really helps me to dig into my niche. And because of this, our Keyword Explorer has been a bit overlooked up until now. So let's pop over to the all-new Keyword Explorer, where I'll show you exactly what we've changed. Okay, so I'm in the Keyword Explorer, and you'll notice right away that this tool looks strikingly similar to our keyword tool. We actually plan to merge these two tools into one big super tool in the next few months, but in the meantime, let's go over a few features that sets the Keyword Explorer apart from our standard keyword tool. The first thing to note is that this tool isn't just for Etsy. By clicking this menu, you have the ability to toggle through several different marketplaces, including Amazon, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and even Teachers Pay Teachers, which is pretty neat, but for now, we are going to focus on Etsy. Next, just like any keyword journey, I want to start with a broad phrase. If I'm selling a sterling silver amethyst ring, it's best to start with the phrase silver ring. That way, we can narrow our way down with the related searches that eRank provides. From here, the page looks pretty similar to our keyword tool, until we scroll down to this box titled Related Searches. This is where we've made some major improvements that will hopefully make finding relevant search terms a little easier, especially for those who are selling in a saturated niche. From this box, there are a few new features to take note of. The first is a checkbox titled Phrase Match, which will be selected by default. Here on my channel, you're probably more familiar with the term broad matching, but phrase matching is essentially the same thing. When this option is selected, the Keyword Explorer will display search terms related to your query that contain any combination of the words you've searched. For example, if you search silver ring, you might see terms such as sterling silver ring, silver signet ring, or even silver snake ring. In short, this option will give you results based on the terms that you've typed in any combination, which is great for exploring the different ways that shoppers might search for these types of items. On the flip side, we have this box labeled Exact Match, and my longtime subscribers already know that exact matches are the strongest form of keyword matching. In short, exact matches will contain the keywords you've typed in the exact order you've typed them in. So while a phrase match or broad match for the phrase silver ring might come up with shuffled options like silver snake ring, an exact match search for silver ring will result in no additional words coming between the words silver and ring, resulting in exact match phrases such as men's silver ring or silver ring set. And knowing the difference between these two forms of keyword matching is extremely important for Etsy's algorithm. Exact matching, or utilizing keywords exactly as the shopper has typed them in, will result in stronger keyword matching. For example, if someone searches for sterling silver ring, we would want to have the phrase sterling silver ring completely intact in our tags and title to make an exact match. The other side of the algorithm, broad matching or phrase matching, is a little less powerful but still important for ranking. During the process of broad matching, Etsy plays a fun little game of mix and match where they put words from your tags and titles together regardless of whether or not those words are next to each other. So for example, in the keyword phrase men's turquoise sterling silver ring, we would still exact match for sterling silver ring, but we would broad match for men's ring, turquoise ring, men's turquoise ring, sterling ring, men's silver ring, and so on. If all of that still sounds super confusing, be sure to check out my free Etsy SEO toolbox up here, which includes a short course that explains how Etsy's algorithm works. But moving on, let's look at my favorite addition to this tool, the Include and Exclude keywords feature. For this scenario, let's say that we sell big canvas wall art, so we'll start with the broad phrase, wall art. From here, I can see several terms related to printables that just don't apply to our canvases. So I'll just click on the Exclude Keywords button, add in the phrase printable and prints, click apply, and boom, all terms related to printable items have been removed, leaving us with a list of terms that are more closely related to what we actually sell. This tool has been a long time coming, with sellers like you requesting a way to filter out content that doesn't apply to what you're actually selling. I personally find this tool to be useful for subtracting digital files when selling physical products, or for eliminating terms related to IP infringing subjects. For example, if we're selling this cool dragon shirt, I might remove unsafe terms like House of the or Dungeons and in order to eliminate phrases that I know I can't use as a seller due to copyright and trademark laws. As of right now, these new features are available to both free and paid eRank users. So be sure to test it out for yourself and let me know in the comments what you think of this update. Ultimately, it's because of feedback from sellers like you that we made these improvements to begin with. So if you have any new ideas that you'd like to see, don't be afraid to let me know and I'll pass your messages over to my team. Oh, and one last thing while I have you here. This Thursday, September 14th, I'll actually be speaking live at Amplified by Printify, a free virtual event where industry leaders like myself will be sharing success tips to help boost your growth in time for the busy holiday season. I'll personally be speaking about the importance of developing a defined and profitable niche, so be sure to register up here or through the link down below to save your seat. Overall, success on Etsy means deep diving into keyword exploration in order to appeal to both shopper demand as well as Etsy's algorithm. And with a little science, a lot of data, and some help from a trusted Etsy expert, you'll be well on your way to Etsy success. Cue the funky amplified beat.